What's good, Panther Nation? It is your Captain Tornado McCray, Captain of the Hooligan Express here, talking to y'all here on the channel with another ESPN replay about our toxic relationship with the Carolina Panthers. I love my Panthers, love them through and through. And honestly, guys, we're going to talk about Fanfest. That's what I want to talk about today. It occurred this weekend. I'm going more in depth here. And for those of you, if you want the quick rundown, go check out my video on the Panther Pride channel that I work on over there. If you want just a quick lowdown, this one is more in-depth. I can speak a little bit more eloquently, and I get more freedom of control here because this is my own personal channel, so I get to do the edits and everything that I personally like to do, and it's on my own time, so on and so forth. But as I'm talking about Fanfest, man, Fanfest was a success. Fanfest was a great success. I enjoyed it a lot for what I was informed of. And what I mean by that is because I didn't attend Fanfest, I was relying on a lot of sources such as Charlotte Vibe, John Pearson, The Athletic, the Panthers themselves, their social media team, people I knew in the area, so on and so forth, trying to get a vibe. And one, the fact that almost 46,000 of y'all showed up, that's really cool, especially considering that the Panthers haven't had fans at training camp or the practices this year because they're going to that new facility. It makes sense that all the fans will show up for Fanfest and things of that nature. But I also love the fact that it just shows how loyal of a fan base we are, how dedicated of a fan base we can be to have 46,000. And even though people are like, we suck, to show up and show out in that manner and show up and show out the way we did. Very cool, very neat. And I loved it. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. So first thing first, Bryce Young, how he showed out and how he did. Bryce, I thought he did well. My main takeaway, one, you'll see this slant right here that he hit with Xavier Legette across the middle, going from the right to the left, across the middle, and Legette's able to take it up the seam for a touchdown. I love that. I love seeing Legette get that confidence back within him. I love Bryce making that pass. He sees that window and he's able to make it. But the other big thing about Bryce is he finished the day with 0 turnovers. I love that, and it makes me happy to know. And I'm just thrilled to know that he was able to do that because that's been Bryce's biggest thing. Over the past couple of years, Bryce's biggest thing is just cut down on the turnovers, man. You don't do the turnovers, we're good. We're fine. We going to be all right. We're going to be all right. So I love Bryce's play out of there. And then from backup quarterback, Andy Dalton, he shined too. The Red Rocket does what the Red Rocket does. And he actually had 2 touchdowns to Jimmy Horn Jr. So Jimmy Horn actually, Jimmy making a name for himself, I applaud. I love it. I do love the fact that they built that connection, but also Horn wasn't the only one getting some love throughout the day, especially from Andy Dalton. David Moore caught a handful of passes from him too, and it just goes to show this receiving core is moving and grooving. Now, they did say, and there were some reports that the passing game was rusty at first. Like first half, they were good. Second half, it got shaky, but then again, you're also rotating people in. And even in the first half, they said they were kind of shaky from the start. To me, that's to be anticipated. I'm not shocked if they were shaky, especially in that environment. First time, first game jitters. You know how the deal goes. You know how it goes, so on and so forth. So I'm not really too worried about that. But I do think it was good. Another thing in the passing game was Legette collided with Mike Jackson on a deep pass, and he got hurt. Now, when I saw the update and I saw the notification, I said, Lord, please don't let this man have a season-ending injury. But he was able to get up. He was able to walk away. He was able to return to practice. So I'm happy. I'm thrilled there. I thought it was going to be bad. I thought it was going to be bad if I'm being honest. So I'm happy and thrilled to see that. Our running game, that's our bread and butter. Chuba, Rico, Trevor all ran well. I think Blackshear ran well too. And it just goes to show that's going to be our bread and butter. We're going to be leaning on that heavily because we lean on that. We open up the play action. We open up just the passing lanes for our receivers, and it gives Bryce a little bit more time, especially on the play action, because they're biting on the run. Gives Bryce that extra second to pull off the play action, read the defense, see it down the field, make a pass, and I love it. That's what I want. That's what I love to see. So, kudos to them. Last part, and this is more so special teams, Ryan Fitzgerald. You're not making this easy on yourself, my boy. You're not making this easy on yourself. And what I mean by that, a lot of people are sitting there thinking, oh, you know, Ryan Fitzgerald is all right. Last week, bro, 2 for 5. Today at Fanfest, Saturday at Fanfest, he went 1 for 3 on field goals, missing both from 48. But then went 4-4 for PATs. Like, you're giving Matthew Wright the job at this point. If I'm being honest. You're giving Matthew Wright the job at this point. So either lock in and you still have the entire preseason to get it together. Matthew Wright could just start just crapping the bed for all intents and purposes, for all we know, and you could end up being the starting kicker by week 1. But you're not helping yourself right now. So I'm going to need you to lock in. But on the other side of special teams, Sam Martin. Hey. Sam shot me with that pass, and then I go and find out that Sam Martin's 2 for 2 in passes in the league right now. So I think that could be a critical asset to have, and something that we just had to keep in mind of, because if Sam can do it, we need to put that in the arsenal. That's just me. On the defensive end, I will say this. At free safety, there is slight concern because Nick Scott, Damani Richardson, and Lathan Ransom were rotating through free safety all night. I am not as concerned as other people. I genuinely think, A, we're going to have a solidified free safety starter, but B, is going to be a good one. And C, 3, whatever number I was thinking of, I can't remember if I said A, B, yeah. And C, I also think there's a possibility of safety by committee. No? Nah, I don't think that. If I'm rotating the safety all the time, that safety's bad. Yeah. But I know some people are probably thinking Carolina should just go ahead and sign a safety. At this point, it's too late in the game, bro. It's too late in the game. You're just going to have to wait till the trade deadline or next offseason. Ain't no point in trying to sign somebody right now. We're literally starting camp and preseason this week. Forgot this offensive player. Tight end, undrafted free agent, James Mitchell. He shined today. He shined on Saturday during the FanFest practice. So shout-outs to him, man. I definitely got to give him shout-outs and things of that nature. For the DMPs, Derek Brown, Renfro, Scorton, and DJ Johnson. I don't like that they missed it. I really don't. However, I understand that they missed it, and they missed it for good reason. I just would love for them to, you know what? If they miss FanFest but play in the regular season, cool. I'll wipe my hands of it. We ain't even gonna talk about it. We'll be good to go moving forward from there, and ain't even gonna worry about it. I will say this too. I will say this as well. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, so do we rush Derek Brown back if he's not ready by week 1? But I really want him back by week 1. You know what I mean? So that's going to be interesting. And lastly, guys, we're set to take on the Cleveland Browns on Friday. I will be probably not streaming that. I ain't going to be streaming that. I might do a watch party for that, though. I might do a watch party here on YouTube, or probably not on YouTube, maybe on Twitch. Oh, I could do it on my Discord. Join the Discord. Yeah, join the Discord. I'll make a channel specifically for the Carolina Panthers, and we'll do a watch party in the Discord and whatnot, and I'll be down for that. But that's all I have for covering FanFest, man. From what I saw, it was a great time. It was a fantastic time. Hope y'all enjoyed it if you were able to go there. I will try to go next year. That's going to be my thing, and we'll see how that goes. But that's next year. That's next year. But that's all I have for today's video, guys. Just wanted to give y'all this little tidbit. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell at the bottom so you can always be notified when I drop these videos. Next, let's continue on this road to 1,000 subscribers. I thank each and every one of you who have joined this channel, especially if you're joining for my Carolina Panthers content. Thank you. I'm glad to have you on board. And lastly, comment below what were some of your highs and your lows from Fanfest and of training camp so far. Because at the end of the day, what do I know? I'm just a skinny brother with two tats. Peace. Much love to all you Panther Nation. Take care. Later days. And as always, keep pounding. I'll see you next time.